Welcome to WrestleRecap. I am Dylan Graives. It is Sunday, April 14th, and this is the news. First up, we have news from Big E himself on X as he tweeted out, I don't know what else to say other than tweet. He tweeted out, quote, "Hey all, 2-year neck scans are in. Things are unchanged. My C1 has healed fibrously, but has not formed new bone. I'm not medically cleared, and truthfully, I may never be cleared. But I am blessed to be free of pain, immensely happy, and otherwise healthy. Life is good," end quote. Here at WrestleRecap, we wish nothing but the best for Big E on his long road to recovery. We hope that he will be able to step foot in a ring again, but understand that his health is far more important than our entertainment, and hopefully there's stuff he can do around WWE. He could be a commentator. Maybe he goes that route. The main thing is that he is healthy and pain-free. Moving on, as reported by WWE themselves, Sheamus is set to make his big return tomorrow night on Raw. Curious to see where in the show he returns and what he does when he comes back. I've always kind of liked the Celtic Warrior, so I'm intrigued to see what direction he goes now without the Brawling Brutes. Also announced by WWE this past week, the WWE Draft will be coming up at the end of this month, April 26th on SmackDown and April 29th on Raw. They have also announced that CM Punk is set to appear on both shows. Unsure of the dynamic there. Maybe he'll be like the host of the draft. Maybe he'll just kind of be like a nomad wanderer, floats between both shows. I would imagine wherever Drew McIntyre ends up after all is said and done, CM Punk ends up there as well. That's an unfinished story, and I have been thoroughly enjoying it. Next up, as reported by PW Insider, WWE is planning to use less augmented reality on their weekly television shows, maybe even going as far as to not use any more at all, and just save it for the PLEs, so we can say goodbye to like the cool Judgment Day graphic as seen on the screen right now. Word has also said that they're going to be cutting back on the amount of staff at each show, as well as production trucks. So as we enter this new era, the TKO era, it seems like we are looking to be cutting costs in everywhere possible. Hopefully that doesn't mean that we lose the pyro again, and hopefully that doesn't mean that we end up cutting a bunch of people. That being said, that leads us into the next news that came out this week, also reported by PW Insider. WWE's longest tenured employee and a Warrior Award recipient, Sue Aitchison, has been essentially fired. She started with the company back in 1986 and has been a leader in their outreach programs such as Make-A-Wish. She was inducted into the Hall of Fame as the Warrior Award recipient in 2019. And lastly, this is kind of breaking news as it's first been reported today, the 14th. Eric Rowan has pulled out of Indeed bookings due to, quote, new contractual obligations, as reported by WrestleZone via East Coast Pro Wrestling, who made the announcement on their social media. I would have to imagine this is leading into a full WWE return alongside Bo Dallas, Taylor Rotunda as Uncle Howdy. It's unfortunate that of the Wyatt family, and plus including Uncle Howdy in that, we only have Braun Strowman, Eric Rowan, and of course Uncle Howdy. Rest in peace, Brody Lee and Bray Wyatt, of course. Interested to see where this all leads. We've been getting the teases now since the Bray Wyatt documentary. If you haven't seen it yet, the Bray Wyatt documentary from Peacock, it's incredible. I definitely was teared up by the end of it. And the final scene of the documentary is Bray's lantern flickering, and then it lights back up to reveal a silhouette of Uncle Howdy behind it. So that was our first little teaser. We then got a teaser on Monday Night Raw this past week during Bronson Reed's promo. The camera kind of glitched a little bit, and we got the caption, or like the words, hello, in the glitch. It's a real blink and you miss it kind of thing. And we got another little teaser on Friday Night SmackDown during the women's tag team match. The camera did a little glitch again, but this time it said, "You forgot about us." I think it's safe to say, no, we did not forget about you. We've been patiently awaiting the return, and I am happy to see that we are going to keep Bray's legacy alive. Maybe Alexa Bliss joins the fray as well. Maybe she comes back as part of this angle. It'd be interesting. I know her character kind of turned on Bray in the end, or on The Fiend in the end. But I feel like all bets are kind of off. Anyone who's had anything to do with this, I feel like is a potential person to be a part of this new iteration. I don't know where they go with it, other than just ways to pay homage. Maybe we have a big powerhouse faction again. I mean, the guys are big enough to be. But all in all, it's just nice that we're going to get to see more of Bray's ideas, even though we unfortunately can no longer see Bray himself. That concludes this April 14th edition of the news. Hopefully, as I get more into the groove of doing this new endeavor of mine, that these can maybe be longer. We can maybe have some more meat to them, and maybe I'll have a co-host at some point. But for now, you're stuck with me. Hopefully I don't bore you to death. And these videos, maybe we'll keep them short and sweet. I don't know. We'll find out. Hopefully they don't end up being super long. I would say the plan is to keep them around the 15-minute mark at most. For now, if you want to support WrestleRecap, you can like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Tell me how dumb I am. Tell me how bad we're doing. Say whatever you want, as long as it's appropriate. And until next week, I'm Dylan Graives, and this has been the WrestleRecap News.